Girls, boys, everyone in between. It's Pinky's Palace. Minecraft. I don't know what it was that compelled me, but I'm back into Minecraft in a very big way. I've had 3 games here in the Minecraft server, which is Games with Jobs. We're playing Direwolf's modded Minecraft Feed Beast mod pack. I've had 3 days here, and I just wanted to show you where I am, because I've had quite an intense experience getting everything set up, and I think I'm now ready to do a bit of streaming just to show you guys what my plans are, what I've built, and what we're going to do moving forwards. So this is Casa del Pinco, which is a treehouse. I love treehouses. So we've got a very basic applied energistic setup over here. This was running on pure coal. I built myself a nice big dense energy cell here, which is filling up with redstone flux, so we're almost halfway to 3.2 MRF, which is a lot of redstone flux. So basically I'm just keeping this full of coal until this battery fills up, which is good. We've got an inscriber here which we can make charged Certus quartz whenever we want, which we have a little pool here to grow more Certus quartz. Anyone that's done applied energistics knows the setup. So this is like a little growth accelerator. You throw seeds into this little pool and then they turn into Certus quartz, which you can make into materials. We've got all of our little silicon calculation presses in here for making circuit boards. This is how we started with a little grindstone, but we've now moved on to more advanced machines. So I've basically got a couple of 4K drives in here, which is okay for now. I'm going to boost this up probably to the maximum as soon as I get enough mats. So this is just like some nice little crafting terminal. I can just type in anything I want over here. So if I want a crafting bench, I can just go crafting bench and put the mats on here and then make a crafting bench, which is very, 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 very cool. It makes crafting so much easier. I'm going to get that wireless soon, so I can do crafting and materials from wherever I like in my base, within Wi-Fi range, obviously, which is pretty awesome. This is my inscriber, which makes all of my materials, like these engineering processes, which we use for all of the applied energistics. And I'm going to be going back to here to make a gun at some point. Where is it? I'm going to show you applied. So I want to make this ray gun here, matter cannon. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to make one of these so I can go pew pew, because I need to go into the nether to get some blaze rods, because I also need to make a jetpack, because jetpacks rock. Unfortunately the jetpacks do require some parts which are, where are you? Is it in here? Sulfur, yes, which is blaze. Yes. Okay, so I need some sulfur before I can make jetpacks. Once I get jetpacks, it's going to be absolutely amazing. So the first thing I made as soon as I built my treehouse out here, I made myself a lovely smeltery, which is Tinker's Construct. This is just an incredible device where you can make casts and then create your own tools. So I've got my tools down here. I've got my obsidian rapier, which is really good, and I can go backwards with a right click. This is a very, very fast weapon, not massive damage. I've got an obsidian hammer, which is really good for mining, an obsidian lumber axe. Obsidian's pretty much the only mat which I've got available at the moment, because I haven't done any advanced stuff yet. I need to do some advanced like manulium and stuff like that. I still haven't got steel either. Steel is on the menu. So anyway, this is a smeltery. It's open air, as you can see, so that, you know, we've got the fumes going out the top. And then this is the Tinker's Construct workbenches, so I can now make hammers, which is just incredible. And anytime I want to repair something, I can just pop it on here and go, okay, repaired, job done. I've got loads of obsidian. I've got a nice little obsidian farm downstairs. This is our jacuzzi, where we can just watch the sunset. The sun sets from left to right over here, over the slime island, which is very nice. We also just use this for because you always need water. You always need your water source. What I'm going to do is over here is create a farm, which is going to be up in the trees as well, probably 16 by 16. I'll show you a little bit of the area in a little bit, just where we're staying. This is our trash can, the nullifier. Out here we have our power source, which is coming into our energy cell. So it's got 2 million redstone flux in it at the moment, which is plenty. This is all thermal dynamics and thermal expansion. So we have a redstone furnace and a pulverizer. This is where my ores go, and these go into a chest over here. We have a magma crucible, a fluid transposer, a sawmill, and an induction smelter. I haven't used any of these yet apart from the sawmill. This is just for next steps, which is obviously going to be at some point someone's going to ask me to do something with the induction smelter. So I've pretty much just made all of the basic thermal expansion machines and just plopped them in a row here, which is really nice. It fits perfectly. This is, as you can see, my bedroom. So I was hoping I could get a few machines in here and maybe build a lab out here when things start getting a bit more crazy with machines. So yeah, that's what's going on in the main house. So if I can just show you where we're getting our power from. So we've got a lovely little willow tree. This is all these trees that are natural, apart from this one that got blown up by a creeper, which I'm going to need to prune back because it's getting in the way. I want that to grow nice and tall, so it's out of the way. Then anyway, let's not get distracted whilst we're giving a tour. So this is our nice little willow tree, which is really pretty, and it's right next to the main house. And then if we come down here, most of these flowers I have been importing from my travels. So this is our power source, which is really clever. Credit to the YouTuber who showed me this, who I can't remember right now. But if you look at thermal expansion, infinite power, you'll find his YouTube video explaining how to create this wonderful power source. So as you can see, I've got lots of trees growing around. These are spruces, which I've actually imported from another biome. The reason for this is an oak biome, so we've got oak and rubber trees. For some reason I thought we'd need rubber. I haven't needed rubber once yet, so I moved myself onto. I mean, to be honest, if we have a look at the map here, we're on quite an archipelago. It's just islands and islands and islands and islands, and the main spawn is up here. This is where the spawn is, and so I came south, and to be honest, out of all of these islands, this was the best one for tree houses. Definitely has the highest trees. I was hoping for something a bit more like redwoods, where you can go like proper Ewok village, but I couldn't find one. And as soon as I saw this one, I kind of fell in love with it. And I thought oaks, rubber trees, rubber, good thing. So spruces actually give out, if we have a look in here, resin, and they give out quite a lot of resin. So this is an arboreal extractor, which is thermal expansion, and some simple fluid ducts which are underneath. So this doesn't take any power. You just whack them onto a tree. As long as the tree's got earth underneath, this is very important. You've got to have earth underneath the tree so the tree continues to grow. And then this manufactures resin. You can see all of these are absolutely full, chocker full. You don't need two of these, you only need one. I made two because I'm greedy, and I'm thinking that I might need more power in the future. And if you're going to make one, make two. That's pinky logic. It's going to go dark soon. I'm a bit worried about creepers. So this here is called a fractionating still, and all this resin is being pumped into the fractionating still here. And then this actually does take power, which is being fed through the process anyway. The power is actually coming in from what's being manufactured over here. You do need to put a little bit of power in here just to kickstart the process when you first set up. But anyway, this is making from a resin. It's creating over here. It's creating rosin. Now rosin is a really good source of combustible material for the steam dynamo. So the steam dynamo over here is burning the rosin and then feeding that power back in over here to the fractionating still. So the steam dynamo is creating the power for the fractionating still to make rosin, to make power, to make the fractionating still make rosin. It fulfills itself. It's like a nice little circuit. And then the byproduct of the rosin burning is tree oil, which you can see over here. This is absolutely full to the brim with tree oil. And then that goes over here to a compression dynamo, which is burning the tree oil to make 40,000 redstone blocks, which at the tick, I think it's like 4 redstone flux per tick. So that's being exported here into this little compression dynamo, and then that's being fed up into the house. So does that make any sense whatsoever? So I'll go through it again just one more time. So the arboreal extractor makes resin, which is being pumped down here into a fractionating steel. That's making rosin, which is going into the steam dynamo, which is making power. The power is then making the fractionated steel make more rosin and also tree oil. And the tree oil goes into the compression dynamo, which makes 40 redstone flux per tick, which is absolutely loads. So that's how I'm getting power. And it's a tree house, and it's getting power from trees. So how good is that? So I'm going to get inside and shut the doors, because the last thing I want is a creeper to come up and blow up my power plant. So that's where we are at the moment. I'm going to do lots more work on this as we go along. I'm going to make the odd YouTube video of highlights, but for now, if you want to catch me live, please go over to my Twitch channel, which is 0pinkdino99, which is on Twitch. The links will be in my descriptions, and join us for lots of adventures in Minecraft. I can't wait. Bye!